Good, beautiful morning, everyone. It's 5:51. I slept in the brush over here next to the road. It was alright. I slept quite well, and the wind died down somewhere in the middle of the night. When that died, I got a little warm being in my quilt. The low was only supposed to be 64. It was warm. I used a bivy sack, and it kept me warm without having to need the quilt. But let me double check FarOut, make sure I'm on the trail. Oh, there it is. Okay. Anyway, I'll be at the Mesa Wind Farm this morning, so somewhere over there, there's one windmills are probably that. I will be hiking through it. A little bit of a long water carry today. Anthony brought me a gallon, so I'm gonna drink what I can. I'll put the rest under the underpass for another hike if they need it. Do you hear the buzzing from the power lines? I hear it, but I don't know if it's gonna be heard on your side. There's a lot of car traffic nearby. I'm about to walk under the Interstate 10 underpass. The trail this morning has just been like walking on a beach. Sand, no actual trail that you could follow, but this sand. There it is. Ooh, trail magic. Maybe. Interesting. Oh, let's check it out. Nice. Oh, someone left a light in. Chips. We get cheese sauce packets. Ooh, that's nice. Good chili. Salsa. Oh, repair stuff. Bandage rolls. Nice. Wow, cool. That's what I hiked down yesterday. There's the interstate and all those wind turbines. Here's my trail right now. Pretty good little yellow flowers. Looks like I'm about to go back into the mountains. I'm about to start a non-stop but steady climb for the next 4.5 miles, but see hikers in the distance. So I'm going up there somewhere. Section C, 132.9 miles. Wind turbines. Here we go. It's 8:37. Those wind turbines aren't moving. That one barely is. Maybe I'll get lucky through this section. But then again, if I get lucky, people who rely on that electricity or not. I made it to the top of that 4.7 or whatever mile climb on the highway. Look at that gorgeous view. The last 0.3 was really steep. Whew. So the rest of the day is just ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. This is a beautiful view. And see the trail going down there. Of course, what goes down must go up. Turned a corner, got a new view. Beautiful. Look at all the flowers. I hope they're showing up. The whole field just purple and yellow flowers. So pretty. I am loving these views. a little bit of a breeze in here. I don't have cell phone service to message my husband telling him good morning, but whatever. Beautiful morning so far. I just love that in the last 2 days, so many flowers have been blooming, so many bees. Like, it's just really cool. Do you hear all of those bees? Hi little bees, good morning. These flowers lining the trail. It is so beautiful. It is 9:51. I've hiked a little more than 8 miles. It's really muggy out, so I found this rock under this tree. I'm gonna have a snack. For snack, I'm having Aussie Bites and electrolytes. This is the view from my break spot. But break is over. Let's do this. Turned another corner. Look at all those endless mountains back there. I think this is my most beautiful day on trail so far. It is, wow. I didn't even notice those. And there's the river again. Wow. Okay, what we got going on here? The trail is beach sand. There is water. There's San Jacinto. I think that's a rescue helicopter. Okay, now that I'm done going uphill. Down there, see how pretty view. The sand and rocks. Man, it was so hard to find the trail. Just trying to find people's footprints, to follow their steps. It was quite challenging because there were a lot of them. And the FarOut kept freezing on me. I still think they're having problems, but the PCT is a red line on my app, and I'm just a little circle thing with the directional thing. And so I take a screenshot, walk 100 feet in some direction, take a screenshot again and compare to see if I was getting further or closer to the red line, and I'm not moving. So then I reset FarOut, try again, repeat. It was really strange. It's just freezing and it's not following me, or it can't find me. And on this climb, you know, which it looks like you can see the trail, same thing, it's telling me I'm not even on trail. So it is very obnoxious. Okay, but now I'm pretty confident I'm back on trail. Stone house. I don't know what that is. Here's the view behind me. 1:33. I made it to this ridge line. I came from that way. As you can see, Whitewater River down there. Sun is over there. I might have cell phone service now for the first time. I have cell phone service for the first time since this morning, and I have 2 texts from 2 different people asking if I'm okay because there was an earthquake, either 5.4 or 6.0. I don't know what I was doing, but I didn't feel it at all. There's the trail right there. Everything is hazy. Alright, let's keep going. Saw my first snake on the PCT. The last snake was not technically on the PCT. It was on the way to water off of the trail. But the little guy was moving off trail and he was gone in a second. He wasn't very big. There's San Jacinto, where I camped last night, or the base. And I think those are the windmills I saw from the camp last night and this morning. So there's the river I came up from. Huh, what a view. Looks a little rainy-ish up here on this ridge line. Check the weather, there isn't any chance of rain, but I'll be off soon, I think. So that's Mission Creek. There's 4 or 5 hikers down there. I'll be doing all that today and tomorrow. Alright, I've descended into Mission Creek. So in, I think, 2023, there was a hurricane that came through and destroyed the trail through this section. So it's, I don't know, washed out in places. Yeah, but I guess most of that'll be a problem for tomorrow. Okay, it's 2:53. This is Mission Creek. And I think I'm gonna ask those campers over there if I can hike it with them tomorrow, and I might have to call it a day for today. Let's go see.
Probably not.
Made it to camp. There's a spot. I hiked with a small group for part of Mission Creek, and I'll hike with them again tomorrow. See the soup put over here? I'm gonna put some of this fabita cheese sauce on it. Good night, everyone.